Hello everybody, I'm back for part 2 of my using MovieMaker with Google Drive video. So in the first video I showed you how to download the folder containing all of your files from Google Drive and put it on your desktop. And then we opened it up into MovieMaker, and I had to fix the location of some files by double-clicking on the yellow triangle. And then I ran out of time on that video, so what I did was I stopped recording and moved the video, or I worked on the video while the other video was rendering. So now I'm back. I've made some changes. If you notice, I put in a couple more images, and I added some captions. And I've saved my project. Now, again, everything is in the same folder, right? So, in my folder on my desktop, in my John Dewey folder, I have to refresh it to see all the changes. I see all the files, including the new images. Now, I have to do something here, which I'm going to explain quickly. When I got these new images from the web during the break between the two videos, I made changes to the Drive document. Let me go back to the Drive and show you. The document that contains sources for video. I put in the URLs for the new images, and I also pasted in those images so that I would have a record of them, as I've shown you how to do. So since that file has been updated on the drive, I don't want to overwrite it with the sources for video file on my desktop, because I didn't make any changes to that. So what I'm going to do is delete this. Alright, I'm going to delete that file so that it doesn't overwrite the more current, the more up-to-date file with the URLs and the copies of the images in it. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to MovieMaker, and I have saved my MovieMaker project, but I haven't rendered my video. So remember, the MovieMaker project file and the video are two different things. So I'm going to save the movie. Now, this is going to overwrite the previous video, which is fine with me. I'm going to save the movie into my desktop John Dewey folder, and I'm going to call it John Dewey, just like this one was. I'm going to click Save. It's going to say, do you want to overwrite it or replace it? I'm going to say yes. So now it's going to render this video. And remember that the rendering takes some time, because it has to take every image, every sound, every text, etc., and turn it into a set of frames for the video. And this is going along not too badly. But while it's doing this, I want to show you one other thing. All right, so back on the drive, I'm going to list it by last modified, okay, so that we can see what's been done most recently here. All right. So I'm going to refresh this window. All right. There we go. Now it's going to read what's in that folder. Okay. Now, all right, so the new images are not in this folder. The new images are not in here. I have put them in the sources document, and I have put them in the sources document, both the URL and the copy of the images, but I haven't put the images in here yet. So when I upload the folder, it's going to add some images to this list right here. Alright, so now we'll go back. Okay, the movie's still about half done. I'm going to pause and wait for that to finish. Okay, so it took about 2-3 minutes, and it has now created the movie. Now I can either play the movie or open the folder it's in or just close this window right here. I'm just going to close this window and then I'm going to close MovieMaker. Alright, now I want to make sure that I'm on my desktop folder. That's the drive. I don't want the drive, I want the desktop folder. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is go back to the desktop. Okay. So you can see the folder here. Forget this other stuff. This is other stuff on my desktop that we don't have to worry about right now. But that's the folder, and I want to upload the entire folder up to the drive. So now I'm going to go to the drive, and I'm going to go up to TIE 300, and I'm going to upload the entire folder into this folder. Okay, so I'm going to go New. Actually, I can't do it that way. What I have to do is I have to go into my John Dewey folder, and I have to upload all the contents of the folder. So I'm going to go into my John Dewey folder, and once I'm in my John Dewey folder, I'm going to do a file upload. So New File Upload, and I'm going to go into my desktop and into my John Dewey folder, and I'm going to select all these files. Control A allows me to select all the files, and I'm going to click Open, and that's going to upload them to the drive. Now, uploading 15 items. Now, it says that it found something that matches an existing item. What do? Well, I don't want to keep them separate because that'll mean that I have multiple versions. So I'm just going to say Update Existing, and it will update all the... if a file exists, it'll update it rather than getting a copy of it, a newer copy of it. Alright, so now this is taking some time, and the reason it's taking some time is because it has that video, among other things, and the video is a much larger file. So it says about 2 minutes left. Oh, now it's 1 minute left. Okay, so it's going pretty quickly. Let me move myself up here. Alright, so you can see that it's still uploading, less than a minute left. Alright, and it should be done pretty soon. Alright. Now if we sort the folder according to date, I want to wait for this to finish. Blah, 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 blah. Still waiting. Alright, finishing upload. 15 uploads complete. Good. Now, if I go into the folder, I can get rid of this now. Right? Go away. Alright. And I'm going to go into the folder and I'm going to sort it by last modified. And you'll see that the files that have been uploaded, let me get rid of this. How do I get rid of that? Just click on it. Click somewhere else. Hello, go away. I'm going to come over here and get rid of that. Okay, so you can see that these files have all been modified today as of just a few minutes ago because they've all been updated. All right. Now, for some reason, it updated the sources for video doc, which I thought I deleted. You know what? I probably didn't. So what I'm going to do now is go into my trash, and I'm going to get that thing that I think I got rid of. So I'm going to go, yeah, I know, I see that. I'm going to go into my trash, and in my trash, this is the thing I deleted. So I want to bring that back. So I'm going to restore that. Okay? Restored it. Okay, so now I'll go back into my drive. See, I deleted the wrong thing. I deleted the one on the drive instead of the one on my desktop. And that was dumb. This is the one that is current. This is the one that I want to get rid of. So I'm going to remove that one. Okay, so I just demonstrated how you can restore a file that you accidentally deleted. So this is the updated one because it has those new images and URLs added to the beginning of it. All right, so now remember I have two TIE 300 folders, which I shouldn't, but I do. And this is the one where this is. And go into the John Dewey folder. And in the John Dewey folder, we can see all these things that I modified today. with the exception of this, well, this one also today, but earlier. That's the one I modified it by pasting in the other URLs and the other images. All right, so now I have demonstrated the entire process in the first video of downloading the folder and opening it into MovieMaker. And then in the second video, finishing up the MovieMaker work, saving it as a video. So I have a video file right here, right? And uploading everything to the drive in one folder. Right? So hopefully this has cleared up some confusion, and if you have further questions about the process, don't hesitate to send me an email. Thanks for your attention. Bye.